can I go and get a bed delivered, please? Because I gotta sort out Marjot and Joshua, and I just gotta keep on you, so I make sure that you two are a couple and sleep in the same bed, which is gonna be difficult because I have a fucking trader coming in right now, and that bed might not get delivered, so I'll just save that. Any plans on playing Spirit of the North 2, which is different from the first game. I do plan to play it, but I don't own it at the moment. I have got it on my throne to remember to get it later, but I won't be able to afford any more games between now and July, at least, because I have a lot of bills coming up for the next few months. So even if it goes on sale, I won't be able to get it. But I would like to get it eventually because I did enjoy Spirit of the North, and I do want to play the second one because I liked the first one. I would even replay the first one just privately, but yeah, I have to wait till I can afford it. Also, I don't want frag grenades or molotovs in my colony. That's just a recipe for disaster. I don't know who had those. Flak vests. That we could probably sell those. They're not in the greatest condition. Nobody's going to put those back on. I have a lot of extra clothing, actually. My people have been taking off their shit clothes finally. I'd love to be able to sort this by, like, shitness in clothing. It'd be so great. What have they got? They've only got, like, 200 in cash. Alright, so if I just grab... Most of it's okay. That one's shit. Who else? There's a lot of gold. I have a lot of statues. I've got to put the statues around. Okay, most of my stuff is in okay condition. A lot of my colonists have taken off stuff that's masterwork and stuff, but it's like they're not going to ever put that back on because of the percentage. And I could definitely sell more stuff. I'd like them to be wearing more of the Devil Strand shit. That'd be great. I made some, but they're not going to put that back on. They also need winter stuff too, so I'm just kind of haphazardly grabbing a couple of things in here and getting it gone while somebody's available to sell it to. If you guys are mostly just... Also, do I have any shit weapons that I happen to be holding on to? Like, I know, like, that's not that bad. Yeah. There's a shit pump shotgun. I could sell that. I'm buying a new rifle, so maybe we get rid of the poor shotgun. I wasn't, like, taking too close of a look up here, but I think most of my guns are kind of okay. There was really only, like, that one. I think I've sold off most of the really shit ones, and I'll just sell some of the excess clothing because my people are starting to remove it, and I'm starting to replace it. And I would like to take as much of their silver as I physically could. That'll do. Alright. Well, we'll take that and we'll see what they dropped over here. And I gotta remember, I've gotta make a bed for Marjot. What are you doing? You're building a turret. Let's get you to haul that inside. But yeah, I definitely do want to play Spirit of the North again. Obviously, I'm not finished playing it. And I definitely do want to... Ah, they're all eating it. Fuck. You bastards. I just bought that, you cunts. Colo mate, when you wake up, you won't do hauling. What about Felicia? We're obviously not going to get any of that, but I also want to get this fucking built up so that they can stay the fuck away from my chocolate trees. Okay, some of these are saying that I don't have access to the blocks, but while somebody does have access to the blocks, I have to do this whole back part too. I'm going to lose all the chocolate trees in winter, but this is fine. But yeah, there's a bunch of like animal games and platformers and stuff like that I'm going to be still playing this month because I've still got this Thursday and I think next Monday and Thursday I've got 3 more games on my list to play that I haven't played before, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to those. And then we'll have the Billathon at the start of February, and then somewhere in February I'll start up Diablo again. And then at the end of February I'll have like time off because my partner's sister's over, but I'll be working on rigging and stuff. So I won't be streaming because I have to probably be awake during the day. And I'm awake normally at night. So it's just easier if I don't try to push myself to be awake for both or asleep and awake when I'm not supposed to be in shit. So I'll probably do rigging and shit with that. But yeah, apart from that, most of, at least all of January is sorted out. Fuck knows what I'm doing with February. I'm working on it. And yeah, it's fine. Franklin, get your cheeks back here. You're not even done. I saw that. You're like probably 1% away from finishing that fucking bench. I have one more bench in here to finish. Well, actually, I've got like 3. But it's fine. I might let like 1 or 2 of these benches just be all wood or something just so I can get a bit more space off the ground. Because I don't know if we still have wood elsewhere. Or if they managed to get it all out of here. Because it'd be great if they did. But I don't think that they did. No, yeah, they might have. I also need another pillar built in here. And I want to build the things that allow me to scrap these motherfuckers because I'm so sick of looking at them. Nikki, love. Instead of milking the yak, Millsy's working on that. Can you work on this? Falcon was bringing that down. Falcon and Millsy are right here, so that's good. And these will be ready to go. Did I have chairs? I did not. Okay, sweet. And I haven't moved the tool cabinet yet, which I haven't actually allocated space for. So that's a thing. I need to remove this. That's what I need to do. Kit, can I grab you? You can't do hauling or deconstruction. What about Falcon, mate? I know you're going off to rest. Fucking hell, I need somebody that can do deconstruction. Can Nikki do deconstruction? Yeah, you can. Get your cheeks in here. I've got 2 more, like, fireplaces here. I'm gonna bring in heaters and stuff in here somewhere anyway. I'm sure we'll be fine. I don't really want the room to be this jam-packed with shit, but it will do for the moment. I also need this to be brought in here. And now that that's been moved, I actually do want to have 2 of these in this room because apparently putting 2 of these fucking things next to your stuff does a really damn good job. I also do like the fact that this is like a half. It's nice. I gotta get some floors and shit in this place eventually. I also really need some shelves or something in this room. I need like more of these. Can I copy that? You get a couple more of them. I kind of want them to be like down here, but I also wouldn't mind them to be like just along that spot there too. Maybe we could put... Is that going to be in line with that? Insulting Spring Armadillo. I guess down here would be in line with where the next one would be. We'll put 3 down there. Fuck it, I'll fill out this room one way or another with storage stuff. But for the moment, if I can just get like a couple of benches, because I have a lot of leathers and stuff, which is great because my colonists really desperately need clothing. We still have 154 tattered apparel across probably slightly over half of my colony needs clothing, which is fair. And I do have quite a substantial amount of wool, which is great because we're coming into winter and I would like my people to start making some stuff with wool. Although I do think I made some of these to be exclusively not cloth, some of them to be wool. They should make whatever they want, realistically. Although I see there is cloth in here and it shouldn't really be in here. It's fine. I'll move it somewhere else later. But let's get rid of that as well. I don't actually have a heater in here yet. Dilla's no longer in a salting spree yet because they're having a fight finally. And you recruit Clompster. Mate, what are you? You daytimer? You daytimer. Sweet. Let's get you sorted out. Right, attack, no drugs. You're a daytimer. So let's get your one little tick of sleep. And there we go. And your work schedule. Now you're a daytimer. Hey Mup, the fuck you up to? Oh yeah, that's right, this is out of sync. That's right. What are you up to, Mup? handling, you could probably get your skills up. Your shooting ability is a bit better than that. What do you got? No, won't do cooking, construction. You're gonna get some crunchy skills, mate. How you been, Mup? Let's see, smithing is 4, 4, 5, hold on. 4. Since you can't do most of the bare minimum, you're gonna do the rest of the stuff. So you can definitely do art. And in this colony, we have space to definitely do art stuff. So yeah, if you can't do hunting, let's go get you a... Oh wait, is this... Oh my god, his name's Weirdo. Fantastic. Let's get you a gun so you can go hunting. Because I got a lot of guns. I just haven't allocated them. I need to make like a war room. Yeah, go grab that. There we go. Clumps is all sorted out. RimWorld modding. What paperwork that comes with said modding. I'm doing good. Nice. Yeah, I did hear that there was some changes with the modding stuff, at least on Steam, and I don't know if that's related to what you're doing, but I heard a little bit. I hope you're doing well, other than voice. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my voice tonight. I was talking earlier, and my voice just started crapping out, and I really don't know what caused it. And the only thing I can think of is like, maybe I snort a lot or something. It's not sore. It's not at all sore, right? But it just, I was having like, I was trying to say words and stuff, and it was just sounding really rough. And I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, it wasn't a hydration issue or anything like that. Like, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I just put the little sign up because I'm like, I don't know what's causing it, but it's being like rough and crappy sounding. I'm like, somebody's gonna comment on it. Because usually what happens is after the fact, when my videos end up on like YouTube and stuff, somebody that doesn't know me, has never watched me and stuff, will like catch a video and be like, oh my god, you know, this woman sounds like a man or a heavy smoker or something like that. And I'm like, thanks, random person I don't know that's never watched me before. What a lovely first comment, you know? So yeah, I just put the sign up nowadays, and it's like, I know when I'm listening to a video that's not a audio issue with the video and it's something going wrong with my voice that I don't fucking know. I don't know. It could also be because like on the weekend, like we did go out to a birthday dinner for a friend, and like we ended up at like a club and shit afterwards, and to talk in a club you have to scream at each other. So I may have like maxed out my voice, like screaming, talking. Because I definitely know that, like, my hearing was shit yesterday. So it could also be that. Like, just miscellaneous, unrelated thing, you know? But, yeah, apart from that, I'm fine. I'm gonna get these things uninstalled here. But, my colony's doing good, too. I'm, getting some stuff built up. Getting some light around the place. Like, not the perfect amount of light, but we're working on it. I feel like I missed this corner here. And yeah, I'm kind of working on trying to get sufficient bedding for a colony of this size, which we're getting there. I also see I have random wall lamps in here. If I could just grab... I don't want to uninstall everything. I just want to get rid of the ones that are on the ground. I also need to find a place to put batteries and shit. I haven't, like, spotted a spot for that yet. I'll put this near the hospital for the moment. Have I got more? No, that's the very, very last one of those. If that's the case, I could probably put that like up over here or something. This is fine. Okay, so I've got a shit ton of these things around the place. I still have more of them in here somewhere. I saw it earlier. I still have blocks that I'm trying to get moved out of here. I have a fuck ton of hauling panthers now, so this shouldn't take as much work as it looks like. I'm also curious where Bren is going. I'm pretty sure I said not to put steel in here. Hold on. Why are you putting steel in here, Bren? What's going on with that? Stone blocks, steel, okay. That's why we still have steel up here. I was wondering about that. I also see uranium and stuff on blocks that just hold that whole thing move. Okay, So I still have blocks and shit on this. If I recall right, I've moved where the blocks can be. I hope. Orange is having a sad wander. That should be fine. Let's see. Plant matter, stone blocks, no stone blocks. I also don't want steel on these. That's fine. Technically, I also don't want uranium on this, but I don't have somewhere else to put it for the moment. So if I say no stone blocks, also no stone blocks on the floor. There's no steel on things. I'm just trying to go around and kick out what shouldn't be in here. Like, there's also organs in here. I need to check that too. I kind of made storage and kind of hoped for the best, you know. So, unfortunately, my storage is super chocked up with crap at the moment. I also need to get steel out of here. I will stretch and hydrate, HugsLib. Just give me a second. Let me get that hydrate. You guys are also about to get like an ad, or you've been on an ad, I'm not sure which. A happy time zone. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. I did get sleep yesterday. I ended up, after stream last night, I ended up like just not doing my editing and going to sleep. Which I ended up doing my editing and shit today instead, because I was just tired. But I ended up waking up at like an appropriate hour for like when I function, which was like 5 p.m. RIP voice. Yeah, my voice was being like crunchy earlier, and I didn't like what it was doing and how it was sounding and shit, so I just put up the sign, because I'm like, I don't know what it's doing, why it's being like shit sounding, but it was. And I'm like, instead of like getting a random comment down the line that's like, ugh, you sound terrible or something, I just sort of put up the better. So it kind of like resolves that, you know. I do need to quickly check why we've got organs in here though. Oh, my neck. It's appropriate sleep. Let's go. I see you, Keelan. Yeah. I'm also hearing animals getting roped up. And I don't know why. What happened to the wall, the fence? Hold on, where is the thing? Where is the little post thing that... There, right there in front of my face. Okay, hold on. Is it not doing its space? Something's broken somewhere. Okay, hold on. Okay, 2 of those are fine. That one's fine. Hang on a second. Where are we broken? That's fine. The back wall should be solid. That's still fine. There. Okay, that's what's been broken. Hey, dinosaur mate, can you do building? You can do a building of a 5. There's somebody else that can probably do building a better. Who's in the area? Turk's not going to get out of bed. Fennon just joined. Alban, nah. Okay, dinosaur it is, mate. Can I get you to just come and work on that, please? Because I think that that's a spot that's popped. That's a gate. And I don't see any issues with the back of the building yet. No, okay, that has to be what the problem is. Also, Lee, mate, can you do construction? Chase can do construction. I'll get you to come and work on that before that one pops as well, because I can see that being a problem, because everybody's going to go and rope up the animals now, and that's going to be its own issue, because I got to wait until they're fucking finished with that. Very so responsibly reading legal documents. It's fine. I'm having issues reading. This flower next to the wolf sleeping spot. Yeah, Vikings probably having a rest. I appreciate the flower as well. Where is all the best? Oh, what the fuck else was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with the voice, but I'm otherwise fine. I had some issues last week with sleep. I was not sleeping and stuff, and when I was sleeping, I wasn't like getting good sleep. And then I ended up sick at the end of the week. Probably, like, I don't think it was related, but yeah, I ended up not well. And then I had to go out on the weekend for the friend's birthday and stuff. So it was kind of like a big week, big weekend and stuff. I kind of want this one to kind of mesh in with these benches, honestly. All of them. And these ones, when they get built... Oh, I think that's actually a chair. That's fine. Okay, well that should be the majority of them. Let's link that. I don't know if I linked it in the right order, but I could see the bench. I could see the bench. There we go. Let's see, you're allowing cloth and some uranium and stuff. I was allowing on these ones in the center. I want them to be like their own thing, if I could. There's like one more to get built too. All the animals that they're having to move around is quite something. But yeah, after Monday, I was still exhausted. Like, I slept Sunday to Monday, and I was still tired. So after stream Monday, I just didn't do editing. I just went to bed, and then I woke up at a good time tonight. Did my editing and stream and stuff. So yeah, get you guys unlinked and then link yours. And what I want yours to be is, I do want some unfinished stuff on here. I was going to allow probably wood to go up on it if I had space, but I want the components. And I thought about just letting them put the steel on here because I don't know if we've got the space. So components, steel, unfinished stuff. That should get that shit done a little bit faster. Also, whatever food happens to be in here, so be it. My people can eat it while it's in here. They have this nightmare, this super fucking nightmare of bringing all the animals into goddamn clusters, which is going to be the worst if they don't get that done before like nightfall, all because of this like little pop here, which I can't finish building until somebody like finishes bringing the animals in. So I do have to find somebody that can do good construction and build it when there's no animals in the way, unfortunately. Also, I have a bear up here, so there's that. The fuck? Mark, thank you for the fucking gift sub. To Amaranth. What? I'm confused, but thank you. Like, I don't know, like, sometimes these things go off and they're like to random or like specific and stuff. But yeah, I appreciate that, Bob. I'm confused. I've had somebody like jump scare me earlier tonight. Like, genuinely jump scare me, scared shit out of me. And then like, there's niceness and stuff, you know. Well, what is that creature raving? The frosty. Well. Yeah, no, I'm hoping some of these things will last through winter as well, which reminds me, I kind of need to power them on. I don't know what temperature I've got them set to, but they should be fine. And I think I made a third one of those. I know, we never end up making the third one because it got cut off and I had to go back. It's fine. It'd be interesting to see where my animals get hitched up for this. Because, like, I will have, like, bedded areas and stuff I want them to go back to. And this is also, like, a really good time to, like, be like, the random animals can't be in here kind of thing, but I just don't have the walls yet. I'm also trying to get my colonists, hello, that's the wrong color. Trying to get my colonists to, oh, there goes a grizzly bear, to fucking, what is it? Move the blocks so that they're not all in one pile, so that more people can access them, you know? Where's that grizzly bear? Nation wife walked in and said, "Oh, is that the RimWorld lady you like listening to, Carissa?" Well, I appreciate Mutt wife walking in and suggesting that. That's lovely. Also kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know what to do. Just know I have a smile on my face, and I'm like mostly just bewildered, but appreciative. Also, I guess we need a component in that. Also, I'm trying to do a quest to get, like, I've got to get, like, 44 spare components, but at best we've got, like, 7. And I'm trying to get everything installed around the place, but I don't think I'm going to have that much surplus. But Dinosaur's getting up here to build, so if he gets that built, we can release all the animals back. Don't get in the way, little panther. This little panther's going to get in the way, I can see it. Oh, it's going to be in the way while he's trying to build it. Then he'll stop building it. Thanks, little panther. That was completely unnecessary. Mate, I need you to continue building that. Already working on slate fence. Yes. Look, if I can get a better person that has better skills, I would love for that. I don't know who's coming up cleaning blood. And the other grizzly bear is near the turrets. Yeah. Alright, well, that one should be fine. I've got a lot of turrets over there. I'd love to do like a fresh count up of the animals now that we've been like spent most of the night culling them. But I also do know that I have a substantial amount that's probably reproduced the same quantity that we've culled. Also, we got another fucking thrombo male as well. The only reason why I'm upset about this is I don't want them to bond to it. I don't want to have like a giant fleet of like male bonded because they won't produce more meat and stuff. If I have a lot of females, what happens is they are constantly going through a cycle of like producing more like babies and shit, which of course we can then harvest for food and leathers and crap like that. It's very beneficial, but I also have like a fuck ton of female panthers going at the moment. I tend to put you and the other two RimWorld ladies on a big screen as speakers of whatever room I work in. It makes me concerned for how much I swear, because I'm pretty sure you have kids, don't you? I'm just gonna assume that they don't happen to walk into the room and hear me just like swearing nonstop. Because out of interest, I'm not gonna like stop swearing. I just feel bad if like I'm in a room where they can hear me and stuff. But I do appreciate that, Bob. The fuck was I looking at? As animals. Yeah, we've taken this down from these being in like the 30 plus on like the adult side of it, plus like 30 odd on the baby side of it. I want to kind of whittle that further and further down if I can, but not like right immediately, not before winter. Like, it's not a bad time to do it during winter because we'd have a surplus of animals, I guess. I guess I could do that. But we'd have like so many females. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's take the animals down. Let's take it down to only like having maybe 2. One kid is an adult. Alright, well that's less concerning then. That is reassuring. I'll take it down to 2. I was gonna take it down to 1, but yeah. I had a funny phone call once with a friend, and they were like, I was just talking normally, and they're like, you know, my kid's in the car, and I'm like, I was not aware. You know? I was not aware that you had like a juvenile in the vicinity, because I knew that they didn't like swearing around their kids and shit, and I'm like, well, if I had known, I probably would have like held back a little bit, but I was not aware. I kind of want to take most of these actually down to 1. I'll take it down to like 1 for the most part and see how we go, because they'll have 5 as like a maximum, although the sheep, I should leave those until they hit the numbers because we're not quite there. And everything else, I think we should be right to take down to 1. So what will happen is we're going to get a huge cull of animals in a second, which should allow us to manage a lot more female animals, which should then reproduce more baby animals, which we currently have capped, although I'd like to cap that at a better number, ideally. The panthers I'd like to cap as well, but I'm trying to get all 30 of these to become adults, ideally. And then I kind of want to cap them then, but I kind of want to cap like more so like 50 odd, or 40, 50 or whatever. I think 40 would be a good amount because that would be the whole lot that we've got at the moment, which would mean any more than what we have should get auto-culled until that hits maximum. And the cats, we've only got like 15 female cats. I really would like that to be about 20. And I could probably take down like some of the small cats at the moment. They're not really being a problem. I just don't want the panthers and the cats to become more than what I've got at the moment because they are meat eaters and they will like eat a lot of our food compared to what we get back. And the sheep, The sheep, I've got them kind of managed. What else we got going here? I've got some animals that aren't quite there and they're being allowed to just breed at the moment. The cows, I actually don't want this many cows this time around. I don't mind keeping a few. I might keep about 15 because I'd rather keep more yaks. I know I get like good produce off this and they don't leave this area, but I actually would rather keep more of the yaks and shit. The guinea pigs are fine. They give me good like furs and shit. I might let them go up to 15 because they're so small. They're fine. And I haven't been managing the thrumbos, and I'm curious how I have 4 juvenile thrumbos. I'm going to have to go have a look at that. Hang on a ticket. What the hell is this juvenile thrumbos situation? I know I've got one there. That's Yoshi, but that's bonded. And where is the other group? I killed off half of my boomalopes, which is good. I really should be closer to 700 or 800 animals now, ideally. And of course, we're about to have a massive cull of all of like the male muffaloes and dromedaries and other stuff. So you're gonna get culled. You're a female. You two are male, but you've been trained. Okay. After that one's been culled, and that one's a juvenile. All right, I see what's happened here. I've got 3 juvenile that I don't really want juvenile males at all. I should call in a trader, but they didn't want that before. Whoever doesn't want a fucking thrumbo, honestly. Okay, so let's go find somebody to make a phone call or whatever international, intergalactic, whatever call here. Who's in the area? Corpsey. Mate, can you go and call? I think we called blue before pretty soon. Hold on. Purple like what? Purple like yellow. Okay, we can get them in yellow. So you can call purple and then you can call yellow. I'll call them both in. I'll try for a exotic goods and a shaman, and hopefully we can get somebody that wants to buy maybe 3 juvenile thrumbos. Can I get a trade caravan that is exotic